All right, folks, settle in. Grab your popcorn, because this is about to get wild. We got the legend Hikaru on the white pieces against nochewycandy. Let's do this. 1b3. Hikaru kicks it off with a Larsen's opening. A little bit of that offbeat flavor. He's telling his opponent, we're not playing by the book today. 1d5. And black is like, okay, cool. I'll just take the center. Thank you very much. Solid. Standard. No fear. 2. BB2. The fianchetto comes out. That bishop on B2 is now a long-range sniper, peering across the entire diagonal. 2. BG4. Whoa. An immediate pin on the knight that isn't even there yet. Black is already playing psychological warfare, saying, I know what you're going to do, and I'm one step ahead. 3. G3. Hikaru responds with fianchetto of his own. We're having a bishop party, and everyone's invited. 3. NC6. The knight hops into fray. Development, development, development. Classic stuff. 4. BG2. And now Hikaru's own sniper is in position. We got bishops on B2 and G2 staring down the board like a couple of laser cannons. 4. E5. Black plants a flag right in the middle of the board. This is no longer a quiet game. This is a fight for central control. 5. D3. Hikaru shores up his center. A quiet move, but it's like he's building the foundation for something crazy. 5. H5. And there it is. Black isn't waiting around. That H-pawn is on a mission. It's a battering ram aimed right at the kingside. 6. NF3. Hikaru finally develops the knight, breaking that ghost pin from earlier. He's looking super casual, but you know the gears are turning. 6. F6. Locking it down. Black is building an unbreakable pawn chain on the light squares. It's a fortress. 7. MBD2. Another knight enters the game for white. It's getting crowded on the back rank. 7. QD7. The queen slides over, connecting the rooks and preparing to cause some serious trouble. That queen is looking at the kingside with intent. 8. H3. Hikaru pokes the bishop. Hey, you can stay there all day or what? 8. B6. The bishop just casually sidesteps, repositioning itself. It's still a major player, aiming right back at the center. 9. C4. The first real pawn break from white. Hikaru is challenging black's central dominance. The temperature is rising. 9. G5. And black responds with a flank attack. G5. He's completely ignoring the center and just going for the jugular on the king side. 10. A3. A quiet prophylactic move from Hikaru, stopping any shenanigans with BB4. 10. A5. Black does the same on the queen side. It's like they're both agreeing. The real fight is somewhere else. 11. QC2. The queen lines up with the c-pawn. Hikaru is getting ready to blow the center wide open. 11. D4. Shut down. Black says nope and locks the center. Now that kingside attack is the only thing that matters. This is getting intense. 12. N4. That knight leaps into a beautiful outpost. It's a monster, a sentinel watching over the whole board. 12. B7. The bishop tucks back, not just for safety, but to keep an eye on that monster knight. 13. H4. Hikaru challenges a pawn storm head-on. He's asking the question, you really want to do this? 13. G4. And the answer is yes. Yes. The pawn pushes forward, kicking the knight and cramping white's kingside for good. 14. NFD2. The knight is forced to retreat. It looks passive, but it's coiled and ready to spring back. 14. and H6. Here comes another knight for black, heading straight for the F5 square to join the assault. 15. Oh. And Hikaru castles right into the fire. He just looked at a 5-alarm fire and decided to call it home. That is an absolutely fearless decision. 15. F5. Oh, and there's the haymaker. F5. Black is throwing every piece of furniture in the house at the white king. If this moment doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. 16. E5. Hikaru's knight jumps in, try and create chaos and trade off that dangerous bishop. 16. BXG5. A simple recapture. Black is not distracted. The mission remains the same. Checkmate. 17, HXG5. White takes back. Now Hikaru has a passed G pawn, but is it a weapon or weakness? 17 and F7. The knight reroutes, and it's now aiming for that beautiful, juicy G5 square. 18 G6. Hikaru pushes the pawn. It's a thorn in Black's side, a major distraction. 18 Ing5. But Black's knight finds an even better home. From G5, that knight is an absolute terror. 19 F4. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Hikaru has to rip open the F file to get some breathing room. 19 GXF3. Black obliges. You want to open the gates to your king? Be my guest. 20 X3. The pawn takes back, and now White's king is feeling a serious breeze. 20 F4. Unbelievable. Black hammers the F pawn forward again, clamping down and suffocating the White king. This is a masterclass in aggression. 21 GXF4. Hikaru has no choice but to capture, opening the G file. It's a shooting gallery, and his king is the main target. 21 X4. The symmetry of destruction. Black's pawn stands on F4, a monument to this relentless attack. 22 B4. While his house is on fire, Hikaru starts a fire of his own on the queen's side. A brilliant counterpunch. 22 RG8. The rook slides over to the G file. It's now loaded and pointed directly at the king. 23 NB3. The white knight repositions, aiming to join the queenside party. 23 B6. Black stops the advance cold. No distractions. We're finishing this. 24 Ray 1. Hikaru brings another rook into the game. He's putting up a hell of a fight. 24 Olo. And Black's king finally evacuates. He's like, I'm out of here. You guys handle the rest. A brilliant, safe decision. 25 B5. The pawn pushes, creating more threats on the queen's wing. 25 N7. The knight drops back, but is preparing to leap to a new, even more terrifying square. 26 C5. Hikaru is going all in on the queen's side. He is sacrificing pawns left and right to rip open lines. 26 BXB3. A free bishop? Yes, please. Black snaps it off, simplifying and getting closer to the win. 27 QXB3. The queen recaptures. She's a lone warrior on that side of the board. 27 NXG6. And there it is. That knight didn't just capture a pawn. It landed with the force of a meteor. 28 CXB6. White continues the desperate queenside push. 28 CXB6. A simple recapture. The walls are closing in. The air is thick with tension. 29 RC1+. A check. A brief moment of initiative for White. 29 KB8. The king just sidesteps. Nice try. 30 RC6. That rook lands on C6, looking like an absolute monster. It's the last offender. 30 and H4. The other knight joins the party. Two black knights are now swarming the king. This is a nightmare scenario for White. 31 RXB6+. Hikaru sacrifices the exchange to create one last-ditch effort. He's pulling the king out into the open. 31 Ka7. But the king just shuffles over, perfectly safe and ready to support the final blow. 32 RC6. The rook returns, but the damage is done. The position is collapsing. 32 NH3+. Oh, my goodness. NH3 check. That knight didn't just jump. It moonwalked on the most devastating square on the board. This is absolute insanity. If you want more chaos like this, smash that subscribe button for your daily dose of chestiny. 33 KH1. The only move. The king is forced into the corner. 33 RXG2. And he sacrifices a rook. He sacrifices a rook. He's just burning the boats, tearing down the castle walls with his bare hands. 34 B6+. A desperate last gas check from Hikaru. 34 KB8. The king is untouchable. It's a ghost. 35 Re6. White tries to bring another piece of defense, but it's like using a bucket to stop a tsunami. 35 QG7. The queen delivers the final setup. She's staring at G2. Everyone knows what's coming next. Hey, if you're enjoying this madness, let us know in the comments what your favorite move of the game was. 36 QD1. Wait, what? QD1. The queen runs all the way back home. That's the move of a man who has seen a ghost. The engine is screaming. I'm screaming. This is it. This is why we do this. Right here at Chestiny. What a moment. 36 RH2+. And there's the punishment. RH2 check. It's beautiful. It's brutal. It's completely and utterly unstoppable. 37 KXH2. The king is forced to take the suicidal rook. There is no other move. 37 QG2 hashtag. Checkmate. It's over. The queen delivers the final kiss of death. Ball game. Wow. Just wow. Nochewycandy did not just win. They created a work of art. An absolute masterpiece of destruction. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you delete a legend's ego in 37 moves flat.